So I thought I'd tell you a little bit about Leon Paul. My grandfather came over from France, and he was a teacher of fencing. During the First World War, he because he spoke English, he became a translator between the French and English army and served in the war somewhere, we're not sure where. When he came back to England in about the 1920s, he married my grandmother, and they started, she would sit at home sewing up jackets, hand sewing buttons on the clothing and making the garments. He would be coaching or teaching at various schools. He taught a lot of private schools and also ran a fencing club. As I said before, one of the fencing clubs he started was in Monmouth Street, where he used to coach and teach pupils. During the war, there was a great difficulty in actually obtaining fencing equipment, which had generally been made in France and Germany or Italy and shipped into England. No longer was this possible during the Second World War. In fact, at one stage, my grandfather wrote to Winston Churchill asking for a supply of canvas in order to make fencing equipment. I'm not actually sure if that was possible, but I know my grandmother was reduced to finding canvas sacks from shipping, sacks where food had been brought in, and actually using those to turn into fencing jackets. We did run a forge for a short time in the basement at Monmouth Street. Wasn't very successful, and certainly it made a lot of dirt and cloud and dust, which upset people living above us. My grandfather died after a short illness, and the firm was subsequently run by my father and my uncle, who both were world-class international fencers, having been to the Olympics, Commonwealth Games, and they had a wealth of experience about fencing, about making fencing equipment. I took over the firm after they retired, and now the firm is being run by my two sons, Alex and Ben Paul.